Guess who's back?
Sorry? Helen, bring me in the dance hall racket.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Friberomancer YouTube channel. I am Megan, if you're new here, and if you're a returning viewer, guys, I'm back. We are kicking off Vlogtober with a genuine Friberomancer Knitting Podcast episode. And right on cue, Tesla just woke up, so she's gonna walk right by the camera. Are you coming? Are you coming? Yeah, come on. Oh, baby. You say hello, Tessa. Alright, guys. So this is my channel, my corner of the internet, where we talk about all things crafty, vintage, and lifestyle here. You coughing? And it's been a really long time since I actually did a episode like this. I wrote notes so I don't forget things. Let's start this off with Halfway to Haunt's Make-Along. You guys, it's still going on. If you don't know what that is, this is my make-along that I have been running since May. It's gonna run all the way to the end of October, and it is to create anything Halloween or autumnal themed. There's a Discord group, and I will make sure that everything is linked down below. This has become my very special place and a very close community for me, so I really love this whole group, and really it's more about celebrating the lifestyle of Halloween than it is about finishing any sort of project. All right, and then let's talk about Vlogtober. Yes, guys, I'm going to try and do Vlogtober yet again. We all know that about halfway through any of these vlogging months, like Vlogmas or Vlogtober, I duck out halfway between. I duck out about halfway through, so let's hope that, this will be a little bit different. I don't know what kind of videos are going to go up because, let's be real, I get real tired of filming my morning routine, pouring my coffee, the same thing I do every single day, and honestly, that's not fun for anybody else to see. Coffee break. Oh, check out my new mug. Got this at Joann's. Isn't it cute? Love claimed this mug, but I'm using it because he's not here right now. Let's start off with some FOs that I've finished over the month of September. So obviously it's up here. Hopefully, if you're following me over on Instagram, it'll be linked down below, I'm Penny_Moons, you would have seen my Magnolia chunky cardigan. Here it is. You can kind of see it. I have better pictures. But I absolutely love this. I still haven't put buttons on, so I picked up... Did I squash you? I picked up buttons, but I haven't put them on yet, so these are the buttons. I really like them. I just have to put them on. All the ends are woven in. Isn't that a first? But I knit this out of Lion Brand Pound of Love. Do I have one of the big balls down here? In the barley colorway. And I love, love, love working with Pound of Love. I'm not even going to be like timid about it. I love supporting my indie dyers and my small businesses. But let's be real, not everybody can afford how much it costs to knit an entire sweater, especially, in the larger bust sizes, out of indie yarn. It's just not possible. So I've started using a lot more box store yarn just to showcase how lovely it can look. And this barley colorway it's not well, there goes my light. All right, if the light is completely different than it was in the last whatever, couple of minutes, my light just died. But what I was saying is, this is the barley colorway is more of a natural wool color. Pound of Love is 100% acrylic, and this makes it I can throw this in the wash, I can wear this around the house, and I cannot worry about totally annihilating and wrecking it. Therefore, I want to wear it a little bit more than my other wool products or other wool projects, because I am very rough when I'm doing things around the house, so that way I don't have to worry. Next is Next FO that I finished during, I think, the month of September would be my Arachne sweater, which, you guys, I'm obsessed with this mauve. It's not going anywhere. This dusty rose pink, it's not gonna go anywhere. It's my happy color right now. And you'll probably see a trend in a lot of the projects that I have been finishing. This pattern actually is supposed to be knit up in a sport weight, but I didn't have sport weight, so I did it in a DK. Honestly, now looking back at it, I probably should have gone in a fingering weight, even though I met gauge with the DK weight, which this was, what yarn was this? This is in Yarn B, which is the another box store yarn. And I think because I went with DK, it met gauge, but the circle yoke, this is a circle yoke, it just doesn't fit my shoulders and my body the way I want it to, so it's a little bit droopy, but I still love it nonetheless. I think this is gonna be one of my Rhinebeck sweaters. Also, little spoiler, when I started this sweater, I got a targeted ad on my Instagram for these shoes, and guys, it's gonna be a look. They are spiderweb heels. They are from Unique Vintage, and I absolutely love them. Lev told me that I needed to buy these to go with this. This is such a cute fit. Can't wait to wear that. Which leads me to the last actual FO that I made over the past month, which would be this sweater for Aurora, which is in, I think, the Burnett, whatever this velour-y, oh my gosh, she's been wearing this nonstop. So this was a worsted weight one of them, but this is that, you know. If you've been to any box store, craft store, you will know. Again, in the dusty pink, it's looking a little bit more red, but this pattern was the Novice sweater by Petite Knits, and this ended up super fast. And she loves it. It's very much Aurora. Oh yeah, so there you go. We're getting our stack of pink going on here. And those are what are 100% finished. Oh, for knitting. But I did finish some sewing stuff that are 100%. If you saw my Salem vlog, then you would have seen this dress, or if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen this dress. This beautiful baby doll dress, which is dirty, and I just put this is my favorite practical garment that I have made. I have a couple of reels over on Instagram for it. Obviously I wore it while I was in Salem. I'll make sure to link that up here. But I love this fabric. It was from Joann's. If you saw my I think it was in May's haul, I bought this fabric, and these ghosts glow in the dark. And again, it's that mauve-y, dusty rose pink that I am absolutely and utterly obsessed with. This is also something I made, which is the Lilith Dress by the Stitch Witch. I got to test this pattern. And again, another dusty rose ribbon. This is leftover ribbon that I had from the dresses that I made for my sister's wedding for me and Aurora. But I love this fabric. Look at how gorgeous it is. I love everything about it. It's got little autumnal flowers and moths and mushrooms, and it's just adorable. This is also a lightweight corduroy. And something I tried different was I put a ribbon hem. So I sewed the ribbon and then I flipped it up because it was a short dress for me. You guys know I'm pretty tall, and I just wanted that extra, a little bit of extra to it. It also helped give a little bit more structure. Let's see if I can stand up and show you structure to the drape. So instead of it like falling, it kind of, I don't know if you can see it, it kind of holds its shape a wee bit better, just so it has itty bitty bit more structure to it. And that was my final version of the dress. This is the prototype version, which if I made a different baby doll dress out of this fabric, I had a bunch of it, Again, featuring my favorite dusty pink color. But this is the prototype version, which is exactly the same. Normal hem. And this one I forgot to cut. There's a strap in the pattern that is included, but I forgot to cut it out. I actually put it in with my scrap pile. Yay me. So I used another leftover ribbon from the dresses I made for the wedding. So I have two versions of this dress. I don't have any photographs of this one yet, but this one is all out of quilting cotton. And the size that I cut in for this is a size 6, and I added a little bit of length to these straps to make it fit my torso. So because I don't remember what I was working on and showed off the last couple of times that I filmed an actual episode like this, I just want to show off what I'm actively working on as far as whips go, because I've cast on so many things since I've actually done one of these. So let's start off with what is going to be, where did I put it? I'm gonna start off with what I'm super excited for. This is my Mostly Ghostly. Again, I am knitting this up in, I am using Lion Brand Heartlands for this sweater. The orangey pumpkin color is Yosemite. And let me tell you, this is like the perfect burnt sienna colorway. This black is the Black Canyon colorway, and then this, it's kind of like a beigey sand color for the ghost. I wanted something a little bit more organic than stark white, is the Grand Canyon colorway, all on the same, where's the tag? I thought it was on the floor. All on the Lion Brand Heartland. My goal for this was to get it finished by October 1st. So guys, I don't know if this will be finished because obviously this is gonna go up tomorrow, which is October 1st, because I'm filming this on the 30th. We'll find out if I finish this. I am about halfway through the first sleeve, and then I have one more sleeve to go. I knit the smallest size in this. I cropped this body. The body is about 5 inches, and then I have 1.5 to 2 inches of ribbing for the bottom, and I'm gonna do full length sleeves, but I am opting not to do the color work. The Mostly Ghostly is part of Bad Wolf Girls Knits Fall Favorites or Autumn Favorites sweater collection. There is quite a few variety of different colorwork yoke options that you can do in that pattern. And let me just say, this is my first time knitting up one of her patterns. I am loving the way she has charted out the color work, because you know, in like when you're reading a chart and sometimes it says inside the chart it will have like a make one, and inside the color work, so you have to pay attention to those little letters. Her charts have it color coded, like you have the highlighter tape over it, so it indicates which rows are actually the increased rows while you're working on the yoke. And for my brain, mind blowing, makes it so, it was so easy to realize which rows were the increases. It's absolutely amazing. And I think this pattern, did I write it down? I didn't write down what sizes the busts go up to, but I'm pretty sure there's a good amount of size range in this pattern. All right, I can't wait to wear this. It's so cute. It reminds me very much of the one that you can get on Unique Vintage. This is going to be, oops, there's cat hair all over this. This is going to be Ryden's Rhineback sweater, which I am knitting up in a bunch of different worsted weight, 100% wool scraps. I am knitting up the Flax sweater by Tin Can Knits for him. What size did I knit up? I can't remember which size I did for him, but I'm just striping it because I love a good striped sweater, guys. Love a good stripe. And if you can see, I've got couple of them. And I also, if you're familiar with the Flax sweater, you're gonna know there is a garter ridge panel down the arms and the raglan increase. I opted not to do that because I just wanted it to be a lovely striped sweater. And yes, yes. And obviously this just needs sleeves, which I'm excited to do. And then this is Lev's Rhineback sweater, which is the Dustland sweater by Stephen West. And I literally started the sleeves and I'm sitting here and I'm looking at it. I've been on Sleeve Island for this. They're just started. In the amount of time I've spent on Sleeve Island, I'm starting to call the yarn ball Wilson. I just really need to sit down and do sleeves. I hate sleeves. So again, this is knitted up in the Pound of Love by Lion Brand in the Barley colorway, just like my Magnolia chunky cardigan. Let's see if I can pull this back. This is a beautiful textured pattern, and I think it was a really awesome hot take on like a classic cable. That's the back. A classic cable or like fisherman sweater, a very modern, with all of the texture patterns, and it was very much for the whole body. One more row, because again, each of these sections has a different stitch pattern in it. And seeing that I chose a like neutral for him, well actually Lev chose this. There we go. Can I sit all the way back here? Ooh, big stretch. I think it's going to be a like staple for years in his wardrobe. But I don't know if he's gonna get to wear it because we all know last year was a hot Rhineback, and this is a worsted weight acrylic sweater, so it's gonna be a little bit sweaty. And that's what I'm gonna show off. That's all I'm gonna show off this episode. I'm going to break up this video because I do have a whole list of my autumn projects that I want to achieve, but I want to make that into another video so we can spread it out and you guys can just see what I finished, what I'm working on, and stay put for, you know, part 2. I guess we'll call it a part 2 of what I'm gonna work on. I also made a whole list of some autumn spooky patterns that I like, and I'm gonna share that with you guys because it's Vlogtober and I need to come up with other things to talk about. So thank you for watching. I've missed you all. I've missed filming. I've been in such a slump, you guys know, and thank you so much for all of you who have checked in on me. It like seriously means so much to me. And on that, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna film some more stuff. And if you like my channel, feel free to subscribe. It's gonna be Vlogtober. It is Vlogtober when you're watching this. And so we're gonna try and put out videos every single day this month. It might not happen because I don't wanna burn myself out again. I burn myself out every year. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.